Hey, this is Jackie with Tomball Digital Marketing, and I just wanted to send you over the little video that we were telling you about, and just going to go over a couple tips and tricks that you guys could implement that would help bring in business with your website and your Google My Business profile, really help to bring in more leads. So I have your website pulled up and kind of going through it. The layout looks really great. The site's really cute. I love the color scheme, everything. The get a quote now, the phone number here are all fantastic for conversions. And then scrolling down, you guys do have quite a bit of content. Google does like to see in between 1,500 and 2,000 words on your homepage. Now, within the content, you do want to implement the keywords that you want to be found for. And you have some on here like Sacramento roofing. There are some, and I'll go into it here in a little bit about a few more keywords that you could implement on the content that would help bring in more traffic. So I did input your information into a tool that I use called Ahrefs, and we'll look over here first at the UR and the DR. So you guys are doing well on the strength and trust, which is the UR and the DR. That it's pretty balanced and needs to be moving forward. It's on a scale of 100. You guys have a little over 3,000 backlinks coming from 285 referring domains, and you're coming up for 650 keywords. So keeping that in mind, we'll go into Google and see what the competition looks like. So when I look up like roofers in Sacramento, what comes up first are the ads, which is definitely something that is very effective done right, and that does increase business tremendously. And then going down into that next area is the Google My Business section, and this is pretty imperative. You guys are coming up in the top 3 here, which is fantastic. So I'm sure you're getting a lot of calls for that, but you just want to make sure that you're implementing this with several different other keywords as well. Make sure you're coming up for those too. Then going into the organics, some of the top competitors are Cal Vintage Roofing. There we are. And then Roofs and Solar. So I pulled up their sites just to kind of take a look at what they're doing and why they are performing the way they are. So here's their site, nice phone number. This looks good. They do have some content on here, really not as much as Google would like to see, so that would play in your favor. And then taking a look at their metrics as well. So here's where they're sitting, and they have had. So a good plan of action would be to match the amount of referring domains that they have. And kind of to explain what that is, it's a referring domain is a website that hosts a backlink. Now, a backlink is not all of them are created equal. So that is, your website linked to another site and it points direction back to you. So some of those are going to be spammy and some of them are going to be more authoritative. So you really want to go after the backlinks that are going to be authoritative and send power to your site. Otherwise, it's really not doing you any favors. So we'll take a look at some of the keywords too that they're coming up for. They're coming up for a little over 2,000 keywords, and they have about 882 organic traffic. And then in comparison to, you guys had 650 keywords and then 207 of the organic traffic. So taking a look at some of that. So roofing Sacramento, that's a really good keyword. There's 400 people a month that look that up. Let's see, roofing company Sacramento, there are 250 people a month that look that up. Roofer Sacramento, another 250. Let's see. Roofing Sacramento, California, another 50 people a month. Right here, another 50. Roofing contractors, 20. Roofing contractor Sacramento, another 60, another 40 here. So that's a good amount of volume just in that little example right there. So once you start ranking in the organic section, a percentage of that total volume is going to go to your site, and then a percentage of that is going to give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, turn into a customer. So then taking a look at the other competitor, here's their site. Here, we'll kind of scroll down, see where they're sitting. So they have a lot of different service areas. And then content that like Google likes it, so that's going to play in your favor. I would definitely suggest adding some of the keywords in addition to what you have now that would really help to increase the volume going to your site. So then here's where they're sitting. They have almost 4,000 backlinks, 339 referring domains. Let's see, these numbers are less than yours, so there could be several different reasons why they're coming up in the organics a little bit higher than you guys, but just taking a look at some of the keywords that they have as well. Pretty much the same. Roofing Sacramento 400, Modesto 300, Roof Repair Modesto 100. Here's another one for 170, Modesto Roofer 30. So you definitely want to make sure that they're buyer intent. Like California Roofs, that's I'm assuming that's more of a brand, or it's very generalized. So you want something that's closer to your area that has like Sacramento or whatever locations that you're trying to serve. And then lastly, I just want to touch on citations. And what a citation is your business name, address, and phone number in things like Yellow Pages and Yelp. You really want to go out and get as many of those as you can. Google is just a big popularity contest, and so that's also going to help you become the more popular website in the organic area, and also in conjunction with would help with your Google My Business profile as well, and get you staying in the top 3 or moving up in a couple other keywords as well. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to hear your feedback, and thank you for your time.